You know what? Let's just start over. Hello, Internet. We are live with the next episode of Enter the Dungeon. I forgot to check which episode number we're on, and this is definitely where the episode started. This is definitely not our second attempt to record it.
Of course.
Okay, Chris, where were we? We were recapping the episode? I mean, we were...
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. We weren't definitely about to talk about the big baddie. Not necessarily the big baddie, but anyways. We started off at the temple. No? What was it called? Something about the line, something.
Yeah, the Vault of Memory.
Vault of Memory. There we go. That's great memory on my part.
Yeah.
So then we finished that up. We said our goodbyes, left there, and went to go back home. We had notified, not home, but go back to Earthmover, who was currently back in the previous country that we were in. Now, I went to go look for a boat while me and Geralt went to go our separate ways. I found someone super weird. I'd rather not mention who that was. Geralt found a better ride for the city who were back here, back to the Orcish country. But they have to make a slight detour.
Chris, your voice kind of glitch.
I don't understand. Hold on, I'm just gonna take out my Bluetooth. Come on.
Okay. Yep, they had to make a detour.
Yes, we had to make a detour, and they were giving a shipment to someone. Now, we didn't necessarily know exactly who it was. Maybe drugs, maybe not. They weren't being specific, but there's more important detail. They were giving it to someone very infamous to the Navy. Now, I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either, but he was...
I'll give you a hint. Last episode's title was The Phantom Landing.
Yeah, so his name was the Phantom because...
Phantom Landing.
No, it was just the Phantom.
Yep.
And he was like an infamous pirate that... I mean, they didn't call themselves pirates, but they were pirates.
Yeah.
But, either way, Geralt, or I was very excited to meet this Phantom simply because he was just so infamous, and I knew a lot about him.
Yep. Yep, and yeah, you guys were then able to hitch a ride with the Phantom, made it back to town, and that's where Earthmover rejoined the story. What do you remember from there?
I really hope you're not talking to me because I don't remember.
I see the expression on your face, so I'm going to tell you. You got your cloak from the Herbert's Handsome Haberdashery.
Oh, yeah, the cloak. And it came with a hat, too. It matched.
Yeah. And then you met your favorite, or who am I kidding? My favorite.
Yeah, no, it's just you. You're the only one of us that likes him, I think.
Oh.
Billy Queen.
And that's pretty much where we got cut up. You guys said that you were going to leave, and
is he coming with us?
Oh, yeah, you said he was.
Yeah, he absolutely was. He was coming with us to like a super dangerous... If he gets in trouble, I'm just going to let him die.
Maria did ask you to see her before you left town.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yep. And yeah, we could say that you go do that, and you know, she's in her little government building with the other dwarven man who I totally remember the name of. Yeah, and they're going over some papers. And she sees you come in because how could she miss you? Oh, hey, Earthmover.
How's it going?
Oh, yes. We were just preparing for an expedition to explore the Echoed Mountains.
Ooh, fancy.
So, did you need to ask me something, or you just come and say hi?
Just come to say hi. We're heading out on a quest for more of the things that we found.
Oh yes, more planar gems. Hey, you know what? Before you go out too far again, let's go back to Minolt Town together and talk to that dragon one more time. Yeah, I wanted to check in on the goblins, and the dragon. He did say that he knew about that one sphinx.
Oh, that's true. But I think, do we already know where one was? Or where one might be? Were we going for a specific location?
He didn't tell us where it was specifically, but we just have the general idea. He might be able to give us more details.
Okay. That's as good a place as any to start, I suppose.
Yep.
All right.
And are the other two with him?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, we didn't really do anything.
Yeah, so Maria, I guess, then sees Gerald and says, so you did take up their offer to join them.
Yeah, kind of. I think they forced me into it as they kind of paid for my some money I owed. So I thought I might as well go with them.
Yep.
I wasn't really
you
given
lost
a
that money
choice.
on your own accord.
Yeah. I mean, did I really lose it on my own? I could have won the money back.
Yes.
Okay,
No.
I'd like to say that, as a matter of fact, you did gamble away your last gold piece.
We watched you do it.
Are you sure? I think I had some more gold pieces somewhere else.
That would have helped for paying
But I just
on
would
the
like
way
to point out
to
that you
your-
are a spellcaster. You could use your abilities to make money pretty easily.
Exactly.
That's illegal.
Yeah, you don't.
What do you mean? I'm not saying steal.
To conjure up money that you didn't have is
That's not what I
illegal.
meant either. But yes, counterfeit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run a little counterfeiting business. You know.
Yeah.
No, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to run you run a drug sting, and you use prestidigitation for all the gold you buy the drugs with.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
You guys want to head off?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
So yeah, she's going to accompany you. Yeah, I mean, you guys have made this journey back and forth from Minolt Town a few times. We don't really need to go through all of it.
No.
Yeah, but this time Billy Queen's with you, so that's fun.
Oh, is it?
Oh, Billy Queen.
And he
That sounds
killed
like a matter of opinion.
Yep, and he, is able to sing great songs of adventure and heroes long dead.
Do you
And he
think
tells-
That's encouraging.
Billy Queen could just
And he tells the tale of this mighty... And he tells the tale once of this mighty human who used a femur as a weapon, because it was a magic femur.
It didn't like the human at first.
Nope. They grew closer and bonded.
And grew stronger together.
Yep.
That sounds like slavery.
It's a bone. What do you want?
Yep. The bony ballad of Dude Bro.
What's
This
so
was a
bony
character
about the
Andreas
ballad?
played once.
Yeah.
Yep. And so yeah, after however long this journey takes, because I forgot to double check. I think it's 2 days from Goendorf.
One trip later.
Yeah, about one. Yeah, I think it was about a day, and then you arrived on the second. Yeah, one night, we'll say. Yep, you guys make it back into the city.
Wonderful.
Yep. Once. You guys actually noticed that the town seems to be in better shape than it was last time you were here.
Yes, unionize.
Some of the houses are cleaned up, and the rubble's been cleared off the streets.
The power of a union.
Yep.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'll just agree with you.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to go do? You're in the town. There's the dragon you can visit, or the goblins in the castle.
I want to go talk to the goblins first and see who's in charge now.
Okay.
Oh.
Because that's like a point of interest. M is dead. Who's currently running the goblins?
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize any of the goblins?
Yeah, you walk through, and they seem to be the same guys as last time.
Are there more of them, or is it basically the same number?
Yeah, there actually do seem to be some more, and yeah, let me double check. What was that one? Yeah, and they're actually kind of excited to see you.
Nice.
That's good.
Yep.
Do I see any bushes?
Excuse me?
Do I see any bushes?
No, this time no bushes try to attack you.
Okay, good.
Pesky fly.
Yep, and people wave out to you. If I can get that dude's name, this would be very helpful.
Definitely not rolling names.
No.
Oh?
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are heading off to the castle, the fortress?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, at the same goblin guards from before, they say, "Oh, yes, it is you guys. We were told to let you in if you came."
Ooh, good.
I like
And don't
that.
worry, that's not in the ground where you fell in before. That's taken care of. That's no longer a booby trap.
Good. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, in we go.
Yeah, and you see that this place also seems to have been cleaned up a bit. Like before, there was just like piles of rocks everywhere. And while there are still some rocks, some of them have been moved out. The ground's been swept.
It's looking nice in here.
Yep. And yeah. So let me look at this map to see which way you went through. Yeah, and so you make it back into the chapel area, and the goblin priest dude, he sees you there and says, look who has returned.
Yes, of course.
Yep, I'll call for the boss man.
Thank you.
Yep. And so after a few minutes, out walks that bugbear, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, he suddenly switched species.
How
Yeah,
brave.
that bugbear king dude and the female dark elf,
Okay.
who you know is a doppelganger, in case you forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, and the doppelganger dark elf says, "So, what brings you back here to Minolt Town?"
Well, wanted to check in, see how everything was going.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no one's heard from M in a while. Is that because of you?
Why would it be because of me?
Because you were going after him to finish him off?
I wasn't trying to finish him off.
Oh, well, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. As long as we're on the same page there.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's,
So- The town is, now that we're more self-governing, this town is starting to improve, and goblins from across the country are starting to flock here.
have you started getting houses set up and become a traveler's town, or is that still in the making?
Yep, that's all still in the making, but, it takes money to make money, so it's all been slow going. But you know what would make this process go along well? If we could have some savvy investors. And the king says, "Yes, we were thinking that maybe two, or now I suppose three, handsome young adventuring men with gold to spare could invest it in our mighty town, and as we improve, we could return based on the capital that we make.
Makes sense.
Yes.
How about 100 gold to start?
Oh, yes. 100. Yes, that is a very generous offer. You have no idea how much food that'll buy.
I hand him 100 gold.
Okay. And don't worry, I'm going to start keeping track of how much gold you guys invest in the goblins. I've got, like, some stuff planned
really? Hold on. Oh, frick, how much money do I have?
Michael, you have no money.
Yeah.
I have no money because somebody didn't think to go look around at the place we were exploring the last time.
Money after the big bad, the side quest that we did.
Yes, we literally only gained XP. We didn't get anything else out of that.
Because you guys didn't ask for anything.
Chris, You know what? It's in the past. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I'm once again asking for your financial support. So, I want to ask the king this. So, how much money or how much money are you guys making right now?
Well,
how's your economy doing?
Right now we're running at a bit of a deficit. The goblins who come in can have some supplies, but we're getting things going to become, a bit of a historic resort town.
Many hands make light work.
Yes.
How much are you paying your workers?
Well, right now the arrangement is that they come in, we work together, and their needs are taken care of. When we have more gold for salaries, we'll be able to handle that.
Oh, okay. How many goblins do you have right now?
Right now we have, let me think.
Rolling 2d100s.
We right now have about 25 goblins in the town.
Okay. That's a good number for communism.
I mean, what? I'm not familiar with this term.
It's simply means you share the earnings at the moment. I could teach you a little bit about something. It'd be very beneficial for yourself if you kept this.
From each according to their ability to each according to their need.
Ah, you're also familiar. Is this one of those economic philosophies that the dragon keeps going on about?
Probably.
Okay, then. We will certainly have our thinker types consider this.
Just make sure that governing said economic system doesn't get in the way of the actual distribution of goods. It's a relatively unstable process if governed incorrectly.
Oh, yes. I mean, I imagine that this would almost necessitate some kind of authoritarian government to tell everyone to work together. But wouldn't that innately lead to corruption?
Probably.
I'm just a king in title. I'm not an autocrat here.
And let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for joining us for this episode of Politi-Econ. The only D&D podcast that focuses heavily on real-world politics and economics.
Like the Star Wars prequels.
Oh, wow.
You guys want to discuss trade deals with the Federation?
No.
Okay, where were we?
Okay, we can stop now.
Yep. Okay, so right now the party has donated a total of 100 gold to the Minolt Town Fund.
Me. It was me. I donated that. Don't give the party credit for my good labors.
Oh, and
Alright,
Billy
keep going.
Queen's going to say, "Oh yes, I'm always looking for new economic opportunities, and if Earthmover sees this as a worthy investment, he pulls out his coin purse and pulls out 2 pieces of paper. Here, this is 200 gold worth of treasury notes. Do you accept those?" And the king says, "Why, yes, we do."
Oh, dang! He just won up to you.
I can't give them another 100. I only have 130 left.
Exactly.
See, is he really such a bad guy? He's donating money to this town too.
It's not a matter of not liking him or liking him. It's a matter of principle at this point.
Wait, how is this guy so rich?
He is the most famous living bard.
He's a rock star.
And when I put emphasis on living like that, I mean that in the past there have been more famous bards. I'm not encouraging you
No,
guys
there's
to tell him.
undead. There's an undead bard somewhere that's doing way better than Billy.
Yes, I suppose that could also be an implication. The other being that you guys should kill him and change his living status.
Ooh, that I do like that.
No. Okay, you guys said you also wanted to go see the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't want to donate gold.
I'm poor.
Oh, I want to donate some gold,
Okay.
but I'm currently my bank account is broken, and I don't know how much gold I have.
What is this bank account you speak of?
I just like to imagine you're trying to swipe a debit card against the rock of the castle. Not working, man. Trying to make a donation, but
Yeah, but no, I'm currently unable to grab how much money I own, so I'm gonna give it the same amount, 100. I think I have that enough at least.
okay. That's about right. So that's a total of 400 gold.
You.
See, I like how this became a bit of a competition, and you guys are all just dumping money on the desk now, so to speak.
I can't give him more money. Like I can't.
Yeah, and isn't that one of the principles among alchemists? Don't make gold and obey the military.
Don't make gold. I'm not a super giant fan of the military. I'm from a different country.
But what about don't make people?
No,
Why are you a fan of the military?
because I come from a group of people that are tribal, and the people that rule are just the strongest ones that can beat the crap out of everyone else.
Oh, I mean,
The military is, if someone invades your tribe, you just beat the crap out of them, and then they leave.
but isn't that the same thing, just at a larger scale?
No, because we don't attack anyone else unless we're stealing their food. It's not really like a military at that point. It's just kind of being jerks.
Okay. What do you guys want to do now?
I say it's dragon time.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, and the drow woman, she is going to shapeshift into a kobold and say, "Do not worry, we shall shrewdly use this money for the good of society."
Wait, hang on. Out of character question.
Yep.
Is Maria going to donate, or are we just going to completely forget she was here?
Oh, right, Maria.
I didn't know she was here.
Every time.
And Maria says, "You know what? When I get back to the city, I will see what the ministry can do about donating resources to this up-and-coming town."
Oh, this campaign is just forget Maria exists.
Basically.
Oh boy. All right, it's dragon time. So I guess the shapeshifter's coming with us.
No, they're gonna stay behind.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what the point of shapeshifting into the kobold was.
Well, kobolds are You want? You can make a history check if you want.
Well, I know they're draconic. I live there.
Oh yeah, in this case, you would probably know that there's a bit of a stereotype in this region that kobolds aren't good with money.
Oh, great. Terrible.
Yep.
Ew. I just searched up kobold. These are disgusting.
They are not. They're cute.
No, they aren't.
Shh, don't lie to me. Just let me lie.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys want to go up to the Dragon's Tower?
Yeah, dragon time.
Oh God! No.
Don't worry. This is a friendly dragon.
I don't like where my Google search just went. It's starting to go into like feminine kobolds.
Okay, that's enough.
It's time to close the tab.
Yep. And so, yeah, you guys are walking through town, and you want to go back to. I know this. Yeah, so that's about halfway from the edge of town to the castle. So yeah, you got just a little bit more walking to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see some of the goblins walking around, and do you feel proud of the work you've done liberating this town?
I do, yeah.
Yep. How about you, Chris? You saved it from the wrath of the bushes.
Well, yes. I actually enjoyed that.
I'd like to imagine that you just give threatening looks to every bush you pass.
Actually, I think I would actually do that.
Yep.
I real quickly looked up Bushmaster to make sure it wasn't anything unfortunate to share a name with, and it's a gun company, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah. And so just to recap, the Dragon's Tower, it's a round tower with cars attached, and they're both in pretty good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone.
Oh?
Yep. Oh, and by the way, the bodies of those two spiders are still there.
Nice.
The goblins haven't gotten around cleaning those up yet.
Oh, the two fangs that I bought and the poison. Oh, that's right. And I sold them for gold.
Yep. Maria says, well, hopefully they'll get around to this area soon.
Wait, did I like loot some stuff off of the something I killed?
Yeah, you took something from the imp.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably some value to that. I think you got the wings and the horn.
Yeah.
Or tail, rather, stinger. Yeah. So you guys want to walk up the tower?
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
And you go up there, and the green dragon, he sees you and says, you have returned, Earth Mover. In Draconic. He says that, so Geralt also understands.
I reply in Draconic, so I have.
Who is your handsome friend? And he points at Geralt.
I am Gerald. I'm where am I from? Where am I
It's
from?
literally in your name.
The Ace Row. Yes.
Yep. Oh, yes, Azro, on the other side of the country. I've heard things about it.
Hopefully good things.
Yes, mostly. So, what brings you back to Minolt?
Is this all still in Draconic?
Yes. So,
Yeah,
this doesn't... Yeah, we have established that this dragon knows common if you want to speak to him, Thitch.
And I don't know what they're talking about. I start looking at somewhere else.
Yep. Maria says, so, we've come to ask you some more about that Sphinx. She says that in common.
Sphinx? Oh.
Why, yes. The Great Sphinx. he is a being of great knowledge connected to the multiverse, and he built himself a pyramid, and anyone who transverses its trials and survives may ask him any question.
All right.
If you want to
Okay.
know more, you're going to have to ask questions.
So where is this located?
Let's see now. It's located a fair bit south of here, in the center of the nation of Gypti. That's going to be to the southeast.
Gypti.
Do you have any explicit connection to the Sphinx that we could get any connection to through you?
No, nothing directly. Only what I've heard through other dragons.
All right.
All right. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I don't know what to ask, honestly.
Oh, I should tell you something, though.
Yeah.
According to some sources, between 90 and 95% of adventurers that go into this pyramid seeking answers, well, let's just say they don't get their questions answered.
Are they gently pushed back out of the door?
Well, define gently pushed out of the door. Is that a euphemism?
No, that's not a euphemism for death.
Oh, in that case, no, they're not gently pushed. I mean, in a manner of speaking, they're pushed through life's door, but I wanted to call it gentle.
Got it.
Yeah. But hey,
Is
you
there-
guys have been lucky so far.
Is there any chance that they were just asking stupid questions?
You know what? Maybe.
Well, that doesn't bode well for us.
Wow. Do you have so little faith in us?
I do.
I mean, it would take a while to get there. Maybe you can spend the time in your journey carefully thinking what question you're going to ask.
Honestly, I mean, I barely talk to the dragon, so it's up to Earth Mover, really.
I mean, you guys are going to
I think we have enough information.
Yeah.
Like, we know where it is.
Yep. And Maria's going to say, so, has business been good for you here in Minolt? Well, the goblins assure me that the city is being rebuilt, and I'm right now acting as a bit of protection, which is scaring off would-be thieves and burglars. Or bandits, rather.
Is any of that direct by actually going in and frightening them physically, or is it mostly just the fact that you're here scaring them away?
Mostly the fact that I'm here.
That's good.
Yep.
Having a patron dragon of a town is kind of terrifying.
Yeah. But hey, maybe I'll be exotic enough to attract tourists.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yep. Well, okay. What do you guys want to do now?
Is there anywhere we need to also check up with? I mean, do we want to check on the dead orcs?
Oh. I don't want to. I mean, we can if that's what everyone else wants to do, but that's not what I was planning
I
on
don't want to
doing.
do that.
Dead orcs?
Yes.
Yeah. The first time they were in town, they had to kill a bunch of orcs.
Yeah, sure, let's go to the dead orcs.
Well, actually,
Oh.
they only killed the 3 orcs and scared off the rest.
Oh. Well, is there anything that we could loot off of them? Because a certain someone is kind of poor.
They've been dead for like months.
Exactly.
Or
I think
weeks.
someone loses their
You're
body.
that desperate?
Dude,
I-
you're going to
I-
be passing like several cities, towns, and villages along the way. You can always just work some magic for them and make money. Like, you literally
Okay.
have healing spells. Do you have any idea how valuable that would be?
Okay, fine. Where are we going next, boys?
Hey, do you remember where you were headed, Andreas?
What?
Do you remember where you decided you wanted to head?
We were going into the woods to find the druids, weren't we? The 50-acre woods?
Hey, you remember 50 Mile, by the way.
50. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was thinking 100-acre woods from Winnie and Winnie. Yeah.
Which I would like to mention is the second time you did that. When I brought this up briefly during the session 0, you also made that joke.
Yeah, no, that's literally I had on my sheet written 50-acre woods. Oh, I accidentally erased the 5 instead of the acre. I was gonna put a 10 there. That's not even a joke. That's how much Winnie the Pooh I watched as a kid. Anyway,
Oh, dang.
it's 50-mile woods now in my notes. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have those now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where we were going. Because Billy Queen was coming with us. The only reason I remember that is because I knew I could kill Billy in the woods. Not kill him, just let him die.
We were
let it die.
him to a location that would be dangerous for him.
Yeah. And a cave full of monks, while terrifying to me personally as a player, is not a place where I anticipate Billy would get murdered. So
Well, I love how you're specifically looking for places that get him murdered.
I'm not looking for them. He wanted to come along, and I'm like, ooh, this
Yep.
plays to my advantage.
How
Okay,
deadly
you guys
they-
have 125 miles to trek.
Oh boy. I thought it was just 50.
No, that's just to get to the woods. It's on the other side of the country.
I know. Caravan time.
Or do you just want to
Gosh.
walk on your own?
I do not want to walk.
I mean, you're basically your own caravan at this point.
Why the heck do we not? Yeah, but we don't have like horses or carriages. Wait a minute.
What?
Game knowledge. How much does a carriage cost or a horse? How much is a horse?
Michael can tell you a lot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like
A horse-
1,000 gold, isn't it?
No, not that expensive.
No. They basically just got price gouged for a horse because there was only one guy selling horses in the area.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the horse wasn't it like 400 or maybe like 300?
He
Good
wanted
lord.
like $300 just to rent the horse.
To rent a horse.
No, it was like I think it was like 200 to rent the horse, and they would give you the money back.
Yeah. Okay, so a regular draft horse will run you about 50 gold.
And a riding horse is 75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why was that guy charging us so much? Oh my
Because he's a jerk.
Yeah. And an elephant is 200.
Yeah, okay. What was I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of a Pegasus, aren't I?
That's not even on this list.
It's probably on mine.
There probably is a list with it on there, but yeah. I mean, let's see now. A regular draft horse can carry up to 540 pounds. So between the 4 of you, you might need 2 of those.
Yeah.
Plus the wagon.
In what situation would we need an elephant?
If you want to terrify an enemy army.
Like, how many people can an elephant hold?
Probably 3.
I mean, it carries over 1,300 pounds.
Yeah, but at that point, the question is how many people fit on an elephant's back? No, you could probably get 4 or 5 people up on an elephant.
I say let's just get an elephant, and then we got a pet elephant.
That we have to feed? That is expensive.
Mom, I want
Mine.
a pet elephant.
I have money to buy myself a riding horse. I don't see the problem.
Can I ride a toothfish? I mean, I'm sorry.
I've got my 2 monkey pets, so
Yeah. Okay. So let's.
I don't need it.
You guys are right now 125 miles from where you want to be in a town that does not have a horse store.
No, but we are relatively close to a town that does have horses, probably.
Yes.
So let's just go to that town.
Yeah. What time of the day is it right now?
Let's see now. This place is about 30 miles from Fowendov. So it probably took you. So it's probably late morning now,
Okay.
assuming that you left late morning yesterday.
Yeah, probably. So I'd
So,
say
yeah,
we can
you-
probably head back to Foendorf,
I mean, That'll
get
put
some
you-
horses.
might be a little meta, but that'll put you actually 30 miles out of your way.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, for a comparable distance, you could make it up to the Hogan outpost.
Well, actually, no. Should we? It would be more prudent to just find a town on the way. Walk until we find somewhere we could buy horses.
Yeah, the next real settlement is the Hogan outpost, about 30 miles, but there's probably like at least 1 or 2 villages in between there. That seems reasonable.
Right. And that's actually on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that would make more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys want to try stopping at one of the small villages?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, like I said, as soon as we can get horses, the better, because it just speeds up travel time.
Yeah. So Maria's going to stay behind. She says, "Don't worry, I'll be safe going back."
All right. See you around, Maria.
Yeah. And then she summons a motorcycle and runs off and rides
Oh
off.
my lord.
No.
That's some
She's not an
advanced conjuration.
She's not an artificer.
So they do exist in this world.
Andreas, I've told you they do. You're just not allowed to play them. You specifically.
Wow.
Oh, no. The campaign would be ended if I were allowed to be an artificer.
What's an artificer?
Guns.
Yeah,
What?
They're like techno wizards, pretty much.
They're like steampunk wizards.
Yeah.
Oh. That
Well,
sounds-
then,
Yeah.
that
Actually,
sounds awesome.
They are.
wait. Actually, that reminds me. So we can actually just kind of retroact this. Maria, she actually. We'll say that on the way you were talking to Maria, and it came up that you were going to the Gnomish country. Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she actually tells you, or at least to Earthmover, you can relay this information if you want, that. And Gerald, you would know that this country and the Gnomish country, they're at tight tensions right now, politically and militarily. Like, war is potential. And
So let's get this war going, guys.
No.
well, something that she does confide in Earthmover is that the spies from the Ministry of War, she overheard the Minister of War talking to the Minister of Arcane Research, which is pretty much her boss, about how the Gnomish army had invented these weapons that were like handheld guns.
Huh.
Sorry, handheld cannons.
Oh.
Dang it.
Handheld cannon. Yeah, that would make more sense.
Man, that was supposed to sound really cool, and I messed it up.
So the
Wait,
gnomes
it's already
have
a mess up
artificers.
because I'm having to.
The
Retroact.
gnomes.
So if I go to the gnomish country,
Yeah,
We
and
can
she
get
also-
brand
well,
new
she does tell
technology.
Maria did tell you that if you're able to get your hands on one of these weapons, or even better, the schematics for it, and get it to the Ministry of War, they would probably pay you a lot of money for that.
I'm going to keep that information to myself.
Uh,
In large part because I want a hand cannon so I can really screw this campaign up.
bruh.
Wow.
What the heck?
And she also did tell you that it's going to be hard to get into that country.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yep.
I'm going to tell them about the military tensions and the fact that those things exist. I'm just not going to tell them about the fact that I have any intention of getting my hands on plans.
Okay.
Mm. Next time, I don't want to hear that.
Okay. Yeah, and so after about another 10 miles of walking, you do come across a small village, which is actually probably more populated than Minolt Town.
That's a little sad, but that's okay.
Yeah.
What is the predominant race here?
Oh, wait a minute. I misread my map.
What?
No, dude, you guys are actually able to hit an actual city first.
Oh,
Don't worry, this is in your favor, not against it.
yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so
Hitting a city before a hamlet would make sense to be advantageous.
yeah. So this is the city of Hygona, and it's as you approach it, you notice that on the outskirts there seems to be a lot of natural springs.
Ooh.
Yep. And as you walk into town, you suddenly see a geyser burst.
How nostalgic.
Yep. Yeah, and there's like some people gather to watch it, as people gather every day to watch it. And you hear a man say, yes, this here geyser has been erupting here every day at the same time for the last, well, according to the tales, at least 500 years.
That's insane.
Yep. Would anyone like to buy a commemorative geyser souvenir? We have some in the gift shop right here. And he points behind him.
I'll go take a look.
Is there alcohol?
Oh my God.
Do you say that?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. You see, we had these very fancy geyser bottles.
Is there a
and-
geyser flask?
Well, you see, it's a geyser bottle of beer.
Oh.
Wait, let me make sure that.
How renowned is it?
Why, this is world-renowned geyser beer. Of all the geyser beers in the world, I would say that it's the best.
Is it the only?
Well, it might as well be.
Nice.
That doesn't. All right. I'm looking at the souvenir.
How much is it?
Well, if you want to go inside there, you'll be able to see all of our wares.
Yeah, I go inside.
I'm looking at the commemorative geyser trinket thing.
Yeah, so basically one of the things they have is a pretty much like it's made out of glass and it looks like, just a spout of water coming out of the ground.
Okay.
Oh. I mean, like, it's the only geyser in the world, right?
What?
No.
No.
It's not the only
Geyser.
geyser in the world.
It's just very, very well maybe the only geyser beer sold in the world.
Oh. I'm sure someone would buy this. How's beer made?
So
You know-
the way
you know-
it's set up is that there's like normal shelves of items, and then at the front of the store area, there's almost like a bar set up.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Yep.
This is dangerous. Dangerous for me.
And the guy behind the counter says, "Hey, what can I get you?"
What's your strongest ale?
Huh. Strongest ale, huh? Well, we got some orcish drinks back here, a couple of dwarven ales. Let's see now. We do have one that I'm not really supposed to sell to most people.
What is it exactly?
Well, it's called Giant Vodka.
I come rushing over.
Yes. You look like a kind of man that could hold down Giant Vodka.
Let it be known that my constitution is only a 15.
That's reasonable.
I
My
know.
constitution is only a 10.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh my
huge.
god,
Wait, is Gerald still with us?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What are you looking at in the store?
I'm looking for something of value.
To steal?
Yeah, Possibly.
Oh my god.
Do you know the mending cantrip?
Let me see. Notes.
I'm gonna get some giant vodka.
Okay, and he's
Yes, I do.
okay. You might be able to sell your services then.
Okay.
Anyway, he says to Earthmover, "So you want a thing of giant vodka, huh?" And he goes underneath, and you actually see him unlock something,
Oh my god.
and he pulls out what. I definitely don't need to look up what vodka looks like.
It's clear.
Yeah, and he pulls out what looks to be a glass bottle that almost looks like it might be made out of water, but it has written on it, "Giant vodka, dangerous, not for the faint of constitution." But that's written in that's written in giant, by the way.
So I can read it.
Yep. This here
I want it.
will run you $1.50.
I'll buy it.
Alright, I hand
Wait,
him
wait.
his owed
How much for a
money.
bottle?
But I should tell you, well, it's a $1.50 for first-time customers. After that, the price does go up to 3 gold. I should tell you that now, but it's worth it.
Quick question. How much for a whole entire bottle?
That is how much.
For a
1 gold?
bottle?
Sure. I'll buy an entire
1.5
bottle.
gold. First-time customers, 8-ounce bottle.
Oh,
I mean,
when you said bottle, I thought you meant like a bar bottle.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Sorry.
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
would've
here
bought
envisioning
20
like a 2-liter bottle. It's like, here you go.
Sorry. Didn't mean to say 8 ounce. I did mean to say 16, but yes, it's still not huge.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just that small little flask?
So it's
Sort of
basically
thing?
it's like a beer bottle but of vodka.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, will that be 2 giant vodkas?
I'm just getting the one.
Okay, that'll be a
I'll
gold.
grab 4.
Oh my god. I hand him his money and take the vodka.
Okay. And then he says to Fitch, "Hey, how would you like a geyser beer?"
I prefer the vodka.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Are you really saying that you
I'll take one geyser beer, by the way.
lesson from the orc stuff?
Huh?
Are you saying that you really didn't learn anything from that incident with the orc alcohol?
Nope.
Because this is stronger than orc drinks.
This is
Yep.
so much worse.
Don't worry. I still have 2 of those things that helps me get it. Actually, yeah, I'll take 2. Only 2.
Are you? I don't know if I can, in good conscience, sell this to you.
Don't worry. I'll share it with another giant.
Okay, that'll be 4.5 gold.
I pop open my bottle and give it a nice sniff.
Yep, it smells strong.
You get high just from the scent.
No, I'm trying to push the description of alcohol as hard as I can because Drew does not know. And it's very funny.
Well, it doesn't have any sodium. I'll tell you that. I know you're watching your sodium intake.
Yeah.
Oh, and vodka's keto. It doesn't have any carbohydrates.
Yeah. Well,
No.
it depends. I mean, no, it technically doesn't have carbohydrates, but it can be made from corn or potato or wheat. A lot of it's made from wheat.
Yep. Also, according to this, apparently a serving size of vodka is only 1 ounce, and you have 16
Yes.
of them.
Yes, it's a shot. A serving size of vodka is a shot, and you've given me a beer bottle of it.
Yep.
Which is probably why there's a warning label on it.
Yep.
I'll probably just take a drop of it. Just
I'm taking
drop
a
or a shot?
swig.
a drop.
Okay. Okay, even
Just
just
the
one drop for you, I'm not going to make you roll for it, but man, it's a real kick.
I'm taking a swig.
Oh, okay, like an ounce's worth?
Guess
Okay,
probably slightly more than that.
Okay, make a quick con save. This probably won't be too bad.
Oh, that doesn't bode well.
What?
That's a 10.
Okay, with a 10, you get the feeling that you probably shouldn't drink much more of this, but you don't have too many side effects. You're a little
Unsteady.
tipsy,
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect mind state to go buy and ride a horse.
Yep. No, man, what you need is an elephant.
Do not sell me into an elephant. Talk me into buying an elephant, rather. Good lord. Yeah, I'm like, all right, I'm going to recap. I assume this is recapable bottles.
Yes.
Yeah, and stash them.
Yeah, 2 bottles of giant vodka, which
Wait, no.
holds 16 drinks.
I only have 1 bottle.
Yeah, and so you have 32 total. So between the 3 of you, you now have 47 ounces of vodka.
That's a lot
Wait,
of vodka.
do I have? I have 32?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you bought 2 bottles.
Right, awesome. I'll probably share it with someone.
Share with me.
I'm thinking about using it as poison.
Honestly, yes. That could definitely kill someone.
So you guys want to look at horses?
Yeah, I'm going to look at horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man behind the counter says, "Well, come again."
I very well might.
Yep. And the man from outside says, So, did you end up getting any geyser beer?
No, I got vodka.
Oh, the regular vodka?
No.
Wait, I forgot to ask the guy if he needed anything fixed.
You also forgot to steal things.
Yes. Wait, have we? I mean, I haven't left the little shop yet.
Yep.
Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is roll a d20 for
Sleight of hand?
insight. Or,
Oh.
Okay, wait. What is it that you want to do?
I want to look around. What's that called?
Investigation?
Oh, investigation. Yeah, I want to roll for investigation.
What are you trying to investigate? Like
Something of value.
Oh, okay.
Got 17.
Okay, with the 17, you know that most of these tchotchkes probably aren't worth very much on the open market. People buy them while they're here because, it's just something to remember the place by. The most valuable thing in this store is probably the alcohol itself. Because someone would buy that outside of just this location.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just looking through my character sheet, seeing what I can do.
Well, you do have a hand axe. Just want to make sure you're working with all the information.
Yeah, but I'm a nice person. So I'm gonna go up to him and ask him if he needs anything fixed.
Huh. You mean aside from my marriage?
I understand you. Yeah, I used to be in a bad marriage back in the day. I left that terrible woman.
Yeah.
So, how much for that alcohol?
Which one?
Any of them. Actually, if you wouldn't mind, like what type of stuff do you have?
Well, let's see now. We got some common brews and wines here. I can get you a mug of ale for half a silver.
Price-wise, what's your most expensive alcohol?
Oh, that would probably be the giant vodka. 2 fellows just before you came in bought 3 bottles of it between them.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that a lot?
Yes, it is. I hope they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm quite of a merchant myself. So, how much are these bottles worth?
Well, let's see now. We tend to charge 1.5 gold for your first purchase, and then 3 gold after that.
What if I could tell you I could, you give me 5 of those bottles, and I will come back to you with and pay you twice the amount that you're asking for right now.
Well, what assurance would I have that you would return?
Okay, and this is where I'm gonna cast Charm Person. What do I do for this? Do I just?
He has to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Here it is. Here's the D20. Oh, man. Yeah, he got a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, and he knows that you tried to charm him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How strong is this guy?
He's gonna slam his fist on the table and says, "Get out of my store before I call the town guard."
Okay. I'll go.
Okay.
Before I leave, I cast Inflict Wounds.
You're gonna get arrested.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're trying to kill this guy?
Possibly.
Okay, make a melee spell attack.
Okay. I forgot how much it is.
It's going to be a D20 plus charisma plus proficiency.
Oh my god. No. I just got a natural 1. Plus charisma, plus 4, plus...
It doesn't
matter.
This spell's going to fail.
Okay, okay, that didn't work.
It's going to blow up in your face.
Beautiful.
Yep. And
I'm just gonna run out of the store.
yeah, it blows up in your face and you take 10 damage.
Justice
Oh
is
my
served.
god. Okay, yeah, I run out of the store.
What just happened? Help! Help! And he's going to run out after you and say, "That man tried to attack me!" And
I assume I'm still in earshot of this, yes?
okay, luckily for you, there was not a town guard passing at that moment. But yeah, there are some random people who see this. Yeah, I'm going to say that you're probably still in the area, Earthmover.
Alright, I'm gonna wander back over. Try and do some
De-escalate the
some
situation.
diplomacy here, yeah. Oh, it seems to be going on over here.
This man tried to use some magic to hoodwink me, and then I think he tried to attack me, but ended up hurting himself.
I look at him. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna turn around and just run away.
No.
Yes.
I'm grabbing you. I'm using my reaction as you leave in front of me to like snatch you.
Do you let him grab you?
I mean, do I have a choice?
Yeah, you have a choice. It can be a contest, or you can just let me grab you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge.
I'm like,
Okay,
God.
this is just going to be a dexterity contest.
All right. Let me choose a die here. Oh, that doesn't bode well.
I got 19.
Yeah, no, I got a 6.
Yeah, you're able to get out of the way.
Okay. I'm just gonna run. As
Get
quickly as I
back
can.
here! No.
Do you want to try to attack him, like use a spell or something?
Hang on. No, I'm gonna gonna make a wall in front of him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make a wall appear in front of him.
Do you have to? What's the rule on that? How does that work?
I bend down on the ground and make a circle, and there's a wall now.
That costs stamina, right?
Yeah, it costs stamina.
Okay. How big is the? How much wall can you make?
I can just move everything that I want of any element that I choose within the space. So provided he hasn't run too far away for me to still do this, yeah.
Yeah, but like, how big is the wall gonna be?
Oh, my height.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a limit or if it's like within a certain distance or
Within a certain distance, and obviously, and within the cube.
Yep.
But I assume I'm
Okay.
not letting him get super far away. And I think was that 2 or 1 stamina? I don't recall. I'll look it up. I'll adjust it accordingly.
Okay. When he does
Yeah,
it,
so a wall of earth just appeared in front of you.
okay. I cast invisibility.
Okay, you do
Are you
that.
fighting?
No, I'm just trying to run away.
Okay, I dump like bucket dump some flask oil in his direction to get it to show up on him.
Wait. We'll let him.
I'm
Okay.
way too far for you to just like dump oil on
Yeah,
me.
let's stop and just think this through for a second. Okay, so you just became invisible. This will last up to an hour as long as you can concentrate on it. Do you try to run away? We'll establish that first.
Yes.
Okay, towards town or away from it?
Towards town.
Okay. And you still haven't hit necessarily like a paved road yet, so Earthmover, if you want, you can try to investigate to see where his footprints go.
Okay, I'll do that.
Wait, by the way, what is Fitch doing?
Yeah, what is this doing while all this is happening in front of him?
You guys started fighting, right?
I don't know that we're fighting. I'm trying to get him to stop so he can resolve this conflict.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty small. I mean, I can stop some people. I mean, I'm a little oblivious. I'm more focused on my alcohol.
Didn't you take like a sip?
No, well, I took a drop.
He took a
Not even
literal
a sip.
drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nat 1 on investigation, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You have no idea which way he went. Like, you actually think that he probably ran out away from town?
I go, look, I'm sorry about what happened, but he's just kind of an idiot, and I really wouldn't worry about it.
Well, this went off the rails. You know what? I'm calling it here for the night. Yep. Well, I mean, we are at an hour and 15 minutes almost. So
That's fair.
Well, this was certainly an unexpected turn. Gerald attempted to rob a store and then ran out. So, will Earthmover be able to stop him and bring him to justice? Will Michael have to roll a new character? Find out next time on Enter the Death.
Will
I've been-
Ditch Mover ever have to? Will Ditch ever get back? We're looking away from his alcohol. Look, I'm already drunk. I can't. I'm drunk from talking about it.
Oh, the session was a
I've been your host,
disaster.
Dungeon Master Drew, and I'm being joined by
Earthmover.
and
Geralt.
and
Bitch.
see you next time. Bye. Oh, by the way, this was episode 30. I just wanted to say that.
Woo!
I was hoping that something special would happen on episode 30, and it did.
Yeah.